Hi, my name is Bharat Gothoskar and I love to narrate stories about history and heritage of Mumbai. Today I am at the Hindmata cinema at Naigaon near Parel. The cinema no longer exists, at least not in its original form. The original structure, one of the old style single screen theatres in the city, has given way to this shopping centre with a more modern cinema theatre on top. The theatre was such a landmark, this junction was known after it. And even if the present theatre closes down because of the movie streaming on the internet, this junction will continue to be called Hindmata. You would have heard the word Hindmata for an altogether different reason. Every year it's in the news whenever it rains heavily. Hindmata is one of the first places in the city to get waterlogged in the rains.
ये तो मेन गढ़ है, पानी भरने की जगह यही है.
पानी और जल्दी से उतरता भी नहीं था. अगर सुबह भर जाता था तो डायरेक्टली शाम को ही उतरता था.
ग्राउंड फ्लोर वालों को तो बहुत तकलीफ होता था. उनको डर रहता था कि पानी उसके अंदर ना घुस जाए.
रहने वाले बाजार नहीं जा सकते, अपने काम पे नहीं जा सकते.
लेट हो जाता था ऑफिस जाने के लिए.
रेसिडेंट्स के लिए बहुत तकलीफ होता था.
The reason for this area getting flooded every time it rains heavily is partly due to history and partly due to geography. This is the city now, but 300 years ago this was a group of islands. Rainwater would drain off into the creeks between these islands. When the gaps between the islands were bridged and the land between them was reclaimed, a saucer-shaped depression was formed between the original islands and rainwater collected in these low-lying areas instead. The existing drainage system works on gravity and drains out the rainwater to the Britannia pumping station at Ray Road, which is about 6 kilometers from this spot. It takes an hour and a half for the water from here to drain out to the pumping station. When the amount of rain falling is more than what the drainage system can handle, waterlogging occurs. In 2022 though, Hindmata made it to the headlines for a completely opposite reason.
इस साल कोई भी दिक्कत नहीं हुई है.
3-4 महीने तक पानी ही नहीं भरा है.
इस साल में जो प्रॉब्लम था ना, ये समझो ना, ये साल में एकदम सॉल्व हो गया ये प्रॉब्लम.
This is all due to the efforts of engineers of Mumbai Municipal Corporation. They took inspiration from Japan, which has a similar topography to Mumbai and faces similar problems. Under the Hindmata flyover, the BMC has built a mini pumping station. Rainwater from this area is collected in a sump pit which is right below my feet. From here it is pumped out through a new pipeline going under the railway tracks to the Pramod Mahajan Park in Dadar West, where an underground holding pond has been constructed to collect the rainwater. The rainwater is collected here during high tide and is pumped out through the existing drainage system at low tide to the Cleveland Bandar pumping station at Worli. But this only solves half the problem. The BMC engineers divided the catchment area into two parts, one at Hindmata Cinema and the other at Madke Bua Chowk to the south. Another mini pumping station has been built at the junction of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Road and Khashaba Zadav Road. Water from here is pumped out to another holding pond built under the St. Xavier's football ground close by. Similar to Pramod Mahajan Park, rainwater is stored in this holding pond at high tide and pumped out through the existing drainage system at low tide to the Britannia pumping station.
थोड़ा वक्त लगा करने में, लेकिन अच्छा किया है काम. I must say.
परेल जैसे हिंदमाता जैसे इलाके में पानी नहीं भर रहा तो और क्या चाहिए आपको?
BMC is increasing the capacity of both the holding ponds. Eventually together they will hold 65,000 cubic meters per hour. If it rains more than 200 mm in a day, waterlogging may still occur for some time, but water will now recede away quickly. Flooding at Hindmata will not make it to the news headlines again.